need your love baby 我爱你问过后再实在话容易
Welcome to Find My Dream Girl. I'm Carmen, your couple to help you find the true love. It is so amazing to grab lovers in this show. Today, we have a special boy who has long waited for a special girl. Hello, Andrew.
Hi, Carmen.
Nice to meet you. Andrew, are you excited to find a dream girl today?
Yeah, I hope I can success today.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. And I know that you like Japan so much that you want a Japanese girlfriend, don't you?
Yes, I want to find a Japanese girlfriend who is full of knowledge, brilliant, and communicate with me fluently in English because I only knew a little bit about Japanese. So I wonder if language would be a barrier for me, and I'm not sure whether we can communicate in English also.
Yeah, I understand your worries, but I believe that true love can overcome all barriers, right?
I hope so. But one day I watched a YouTube video about a Japanese artist, Makeo, saying English in a Taiwan entertaining program. Her English makes me very worried.
3we friend 饭饭
You see, I'm afraid that Japanese girls will speak like that, like a strange grammar. Sometimes they just do not follow the grammar's rules strictly. Like we friend in the clip, in fact means our friend. Our is an adjective to premodify friend. We and our have similar meaning, but different use in accurate English grammar. The next one is the sound substitution of R sound to L sound. Some Japanese pronounce both R and L without any differences. The word friend is pronounced as flend, spelled F-L-E-N-D. Let's see one more example about months.
January February
You see, that's why I'm worrying. But I understand that. One potential reason is that in Japanese, R in li is a blend of English R and L sound. It is made by rapidly touching the tongue tip of the roof of the mouth.
Amazing! You noticed a lot of features in the video. It seems you're really interested in the language.
Haha, you're right. I discovered that in some situations, Japanese will make some changes to the meaning of some familiar English words and use it as their own language, putting it in the katakana alphabet system. For example, the word fight. Does it mean physical attack? Let's hear this.
Fight!
Is it an argument?
No. What do Japanese people do?
Study, looking for a job.
No, yeah, but what do they do when they're looking for a job?
Work hard, do their best.
Yay!
Is it?
Fight!
Fighto,
Do your best!
Oh, right.
The word fighto, as you can see at the top of the screen, it has a unique written form in Japanese katakana system, and it means to work hard. Can you imagine that? Difficult, right? Sorry to talk a lot about the language, but I think that's important for me and I like to go into this video.
Never mind. It helps us to better understand you and your interests. I think the participants have already known a bit of you. And today, we invited 4 beautiful Japanese ladies, and they all come from different corners of Japan and have lived in Hong Kong for a while. Are you ready to meet them?
Sure.
Let's look at their profile. Welcome, Haley.
Hello, Carmen.
Hello.
私はヘリです。かわいいね。
Kawaii. And Virgie.
こんにちは、ウェジです。スティック、おいしいね。
Oishi. And Heather.
Hello, everybody. I'm Heather.
Heather. And last one, Holly.
あ、Hello. 私はハリです。イエーイ。
Welcome you all. And also, we are so glad that to have invited 2 Japanese experts to give us more information about Japan English. But I'm sorry that they can't come today due to flight delay. But it's lucky that we have interviewed them before. They are Akila and Tatsu. Akila is a student teacher who is now studying master degree of English education in Australia. And Tatsu is a junior high school English teacher in Japan. They both know the situation of Japanese English very well. And I know that Andrew and the audience have been waiting for the Q&A section for so long. So here comes the Q&A section. Andrew, you can choose one participant to answer your question.
Okay. I choose Haley.
Hello, Andrew and Carmen.
Hello.
Haley, I've been to Japan many times, and I realized that not all Japanese speak English fluently, and some don't even know much about English, especially the middle-aged Japanese. Now, can you tell me why you guys speak English in a different way?
It's easy question this. Let's date back to the historical background of Japan. My mom and dad always tell me in 1990s, Japan had a very strong economy and they can free themselves from international influence to survive and develop our country. You know what? Our products were sold all over the world. Then what's the point for my parents to learn English? Clearly, our last generation could survive with such a strong economy, even though they think themselves as separated from the international mainland. Unluckily, my generation is born during the economic downturn. Japan's economy is declining, and so I need to learn better English to connect with the Western countries so as to support our economic developments.
Oh, I see. No wonder. Let's see the interview with the one expert and the literature to see if she is true.
The Japanese economy was pretty good, which I don't know, which I have never experienced. But now there's it's not that strong compared with the past. In the past, and 30 years ago, 40 years ago, Japanese people could work only in Japanese, and they didn't have to rely on English or other skills. But nowadays, people have to learn English or Chinese or to enlarge and reach their opportunities to get better jobs.
As we can see, English in Japan is gaining in popularity to survive the economy as a country. People's awareness to learn English is raised due to the declining economic situation. But no worry, Andrew. You are of the same age of these girls, and their English is not bad.
Hey, Andrew, choose me. 可愛いね.
Andrew, you can choose one participant to answer your question.
Okay. Now I choose Reggie.
Ohayo.
Hi, Reggie. I would like to know more about the Japanese education system.
In fact, 4 numbers can be used to conclude Japan's education system. 6, 3, 3, 4. That means 6 years of primary or elementary school, 3 years of middle or junior high school, and 3 years of high school. Finally, 4 years of university.
Well, then how many public examinations in Japan?
Audience, do you think it is 1, 2, or 3? Let's take a look.
1? No. Should be 2? No, I would say 1 or 2 public examinations. For children who study in public junior high school, they have to take high school entrance examinations to study in another high schools. Then for all students who would like to enter universities, they should take universities entrance examinations. And the good English is very important to get them into good high schools and universities.
So students studying in private school feel less stressed.
Yes, I think so.
English is very important to communicate with people from different countries. How do children learn English?
Oh my god, though. Your question reminds me my learning experience in Japan. I remember that.
Known.
Noun.
Known.
Noun.
Left.
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 Let.
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 Lost.
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 Made.
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 I remember though to battle with the public examinations. The teaching pace is very fast. with no fun activities and mainly textbook bundle. Since I only explained the grammatical points of the lessons, After that, Sensei gives a lot of drills to us, like asking us to repeat words after them.
Oh, that is very, very boring. I would fall into sleep absolutely.
Yes, so my Japan friend also said that.
Learning English in Japan is not always easy.
Many junior high school and high school students in Japan
study mainly grammar for entrance exams
and end up not being able to use English.
And what about the exams? Do they like the ones in Hong Kong, testing all the 4 language skills in Hong Kong?
Not really. The focuses of the exams only lie on vocabulary and linguistic knowledge, like reading and grammar. This means it never assesses students' listening skills and oral skills.
Oh, then it's quite an imbalanced language development.
Yes.
Thanks, Fergie, for sharing with us that English learning in Japan really focuses on grammar and vocabulary acquisition, leading to imbalanced language skill development. And also, the teaching methods are mainly drilling, causing low learning motivation of the English among learners. Andrew, you can choose one participant to answer your question.
Let's pick Holly.
Hi, Andrew. Hi, Carmen.
Hi, Holly. I always wonder what the status of English in Japan is like. In Hong Kong, English is the second language, but how about in Japan? Do you use them often?
Well, I have to tell you, not really. We seldom speak no light English in Japan. We only use Japanese to communicate among ourselves. We never use English to talk to other local people. We also seldom see little English in the society, like loan signs or some dialect in English. We can only see those in places for tourists. But for local people, we don't really use English.
I see. Thank you for telling us that. So now let's see what the expert said.
I'm pretty sure I'll have very few chances to use it. That's the reality. Even like English teacher like me, still in 3 months only one chance to use it.
Just like what Holly's told us, the Japanese people seldom use English in their daily lives.
Now I choose Heather.
Hi, everybody.
Hi, Heather. But sometimes I can see or hear some English in songs or advertisement. Why is that?
Andrew, you are right. Media in Japan sometimes use English. I think the main reason is that Japanese think using English in media is cool and attractive. It expands the audience around the world who speak English. Some Japanese rock musicians in the 1960s and 70s were inspired by Western bands like the Beatles. Sometimes Japanese rock singers believe that the Japanese language may be too restrictive to fit in rock styles, so most of them sing in English instead. Maybe we can have a look.
Just let it be then. But what about the commercials?
For commercial, they will use English to supplement the native Japanese sentence, and a few of them use English songs as background music and the naming of the products. Some may speak short English utterances as well. To me, it is a kind of developing a prestige image in the products. The use of language creates an image of quality, reliability, and modern living.
Oh, interesting.
Excuse me, Carmen. Do you mind me adding an extra point?
Yeah, of course. Welcome.
Though English may not be used commonly in Japan, the status of English keeps rising in Japan now. People regard English as a prestige language. Most of them try to master it well, as they could get a better job more easily. Also, it helps open the door for them to have the international connection with others. So we know the importance of English actually, but just maybe lack the chances to practice and improve it.
Okay, thank you, Holly, for adding that. Your opinion reminds me we actually have interviewed the expert about the status of English in Japan. Now, let's take a look at what their opinion is.
Actually, there are not many opportunities to speak or listen to English outside classroom. That is maybe that is a major problem. We can't or we don't use it in daily life.
For example, like Japan will be a host country in 2020 for the Tokyo Olympic.
Yeah.
Game.
2020.
I think some people wants to be a volunteer for that event, so that may stimulate some Japanese student or Japanese people in general to learn English to help to support the Olympic Games.
There are more Japanese realize the importance of English because of the coming Olympic Games in 2020. They learn English to serve communication purposes, that is, to talk to English speakers, to help people in the Olympic Games solve their problems.
Yeah, just like what the ladies and the experts said, English is gaining popularity in Japan. However, there is still room for improvement due to the lack of context for Japanese people to use English in the society.
Andrew-san, I stand you. Choose me.
Andrew, choose me.
I know after being bombarded with lots of information, Andrew needs some time to make a decision. Let me help him justify what we heard today. English in Japan is gaining more and more popularity because of the increasing trend of developing economy of globalization. And at the same time, we know that they speak English in a unique way that they add some Japanese language element to fit into the Japan context. It shows that there is a high awareness of learning English because Japanese want to open the door wider to meet the whole world. So these three areas are interrelated.
Wow, it's amazing!
It's time to make your decision. Are you ready?